Our very first project in the self-driving car nanodegree will be to find lane markings. Why is that important? Well, I can tell you, if you can't find lane markings, you will have no clue where to drive. You probably don't pay much attention to them, but as a self-driving car engineer, they become your best friend. They tell you a lot as to where to drive. Behavioral cloning means that our learning program will copy and clone human behavior, such as our steering actions and brake and gas actions, and you get a chance to try it on your own. When we train people, we don't train them by giving them the rules, we train them by letting them learn from examples. So in this unit, you're going to apply neural networks, deep learning, to camera images and do some of the very things that a self-driving car ought to do right. What is computer vision? When you and I drive a car, we use our eyes more than any other organ to understand what to do. Computer vision distills the same capability into computers. It uses cameras, and we learn how to extract things like lane markings and other vehicles out of camera images. It's a lot of fun. I'm now really excited to get you into the world of sensor fusion. What is sensor fusion? It is the science how to integrate different types of sensors. Self-driving cars have things like lidars, and they have radars and also cameras, and they have internal sensors called gyroscopes and inertial measurement units. Sensor fusion is the science how to come up with a single coherent picture based on these different modalities. Localization is the simple question, where relative to the world is a car? And it's important because, as you're going to see, you're going to build maps of the environment that have lots of detailed information, some of which might even be invisible to the robot, like where are the danger zones, where do pedestrians typically cross. And to make sense of those maps, the robot must know where it is relative to the map. And the alignment of the sensor data, the current position, to a map, that's what's called localization. So now we're entering the fascinating world of what's called control. In technical terms, what a controller does, it's a computer program that steers your wheels, your gas pedal, your brake pedal, so as to meet a given objective. So for example, if your objective is to stay centered in the road and you start driving and your car veers a little bit to the left, your controller is the unit that decides, okay, we compensate with a slight right turn of the steering wheel. That might sound trivial, but it's really easy to screw it up. Path planning is the science of how to find a valid sequence of steps or actions in a maze. When you're stuck in Manhattan, for example, and you want to cross the city, you have to find a plan, a sequence of streets you want to go down to make it all the way to the other end. A path planning algorithm is an algorithm that finds that sequence of actions for you. You can apply it to city navigation. You can also apply it to parking lot navigation if you want to, for example, cross a parking lot. So now we are ready for the most fascinating part of this nanodegree. We will take your code onto a physical car and drive it around in California. Sounds scary? Yes, I'm slightly scared, but I'm also really excited because there's no great nanodegree that would be complete without actually running actual software on actual cars. So let's do it.